Hello, you guys. This is part two for the pick a card. This is the first pick here, and we are pretty much wrapping up and my video stopped. So click on the first part of this video if you're wanting to pick your pile. But I did not want to wreck whatever was going on here for pile number one. You can certainly go back to watch pile number one. Pile number one, we were pretty much wrapped up anyway. And I do love you guys very, very much. Remember, the choice is always your own. And if you're drawn to another pile, go check that out. And we will move into pile number two. Like I said, if you're just clicked on this link or found this video, then you might want to go back because for whatever reason, my video just stopped right at the end of pile number one. All right, so I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number two. You pick this stone right here. This is the link for the pick a card. The actual picks will be in part one, which I will put linked below, but my video cut out for some reason at the end of pile number one. So pile number two, pick number two, this is your stone. We're taking a look at the next 7 days, or approximately the week ahead, and what sort of energy is coming in, what spirit wanting to give you in way of advice, or let you know right here, right now about the week ahead. Now, this is a timeless video, so whenever you click on this, the message was meant to find you. You can be drawn to multiple piles, which just means there's multiple messages here for you. Now, please lean in on your intuition. So you might see, hear, or feel something here to confirm your intuition. So I do ask that you come up with something that you will know indeed that this message is for you. All right. So we have Peter Pan here, and this is the Chariot in the traditional tarot. Peter Pan, all right. We have Child of Wands, which is the Page of Wands in the traditional tarot. Page of Wands, okay. Both of these are forward movement cards, so interesting here. We have Cancer energy. We have Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine, with the number 6. Beautiful. I don't know what that is. Looks like some sort of a shell here. Cosmic Womb. Oh yeah, look. I guess it's a womb, because that looks like a embryo or like a fetus or something there. That's interesting. Okay. And the world also gives me kind of embryo, fetus, or fetus, where a fetus would be kind of nurtured here in order to be birthed. Okay. We have 17, or the number 8. The land and the sea shall be bountiful. Buying and selling. The land and the sea shall be bountiful. Okay. We have upskill, work, career, and crossroads. We have the sleeper, cause and effect, and clarity. And we have the aspirant, ambition, diligence, and setbacks. All right, we have Pluto energy, number 10. We have sugar, 31, or the number 4. Okay, let us pull some tarot as well before we get into your beautiful reading. Pile number 2. I don't feel these are right. If they want to come out, they will again. Spirit, clear and concise message here for pile number 2 for the week ahead. What is the message here? What do they need to know for the week ahead? What sort of advice, what sort of information are they needing to know? Thank you so much, Spirit, for this clear and concise message. And thank you so much, pile number 2, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy and the energy around you at this time. All right. So we have the King of Cups, and Spirit is wanting these cards all read upright. King of Cups. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. We have the Hangman. More Pisces energy. We have the Nine of Swords. We have Strength. I was getting Strength from this card here. All right. Leo energy. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Let me just review this, although your message is quite strong here. Okay, I don't see the Fool card here, but I'm getting heavy kind of Fool type energy here. Fool is in the Fool card in the tarot, because I do feel like there's something you're wanting to risk. Something that you've been wanting to take a risk on here, but I feel like there's an energy here of you kind of maybe holding yourself back, or feeling almost like maybe you're, I was going to use the word selfish, but that's not quite the word. Almost like you feel like if you were to do this, you would be selfishly kind of risking something solid, or taking a big chance here on something that feels like it would fulfill you in some way, but at the same time, it's like, would it be good for me and the people around me? I am getting heavy, like a sort of, either it's to take a job, a career, pursue a passion, invest in a passion. Maybe you're looking at investing yourself, your time, or trading off something in order to get something else. And I feel like you might have been thinking about it for quite some time, but it just seemed like maybe things were kind of getting in the way of you getting this off the ground, or for whatever reason, there's an energy here of you really wanting to pursue this, but feeling like you weren't quite certain. And I don't think that you enjoyed sitting in this energy very much, because, I mean, you really desired it. You wanted to move forward. There's something that spoke to you, that you wanted to invest in here. But I feel like you'd have to, like, I feel like there's a trade here, or at least you'd have to, yeah, like step into maybe an unknown, or trade off something here that you weren't quite certain if that was the right thing. So you might have been contemplating for quite some time here, or how do you maintain one thing and pursue another? It's almost like the type of flavor I'm getting here is like you're at the point maybe of a creative pursuit here that would require you, in order to grow, to quit your day job, something like that. Or in order for you to have something happen here, you'd have to leave your friends or your family, or leave schools that you like, or your home, or something that is very difficult to do here. And I do feel you might have felt a sense of selfishness almost, or like you want to pursue your desire, you want to invest here in something, but you weren't sure if the risk is kind of worth it. So yeah, this is the type of energy I'm getting here. But I do feel like what I'm getting with this energy is that you are getting very clear here that you are wanting to move forward here despite maybe sort of any setbacks or anything that needs to happen. I think you're leaning in on moving forward with this. And I think maybe it's taken some time here for you to contemplate and get certain, because this would involve you having to commit and step forward with your decision despite any sort of setbacks or disappointments you might have to face. I don't know if some of you guys might have been doubting that making this decision, if it didn't work out, where that would put you, because then, you know, you would leave whatever stable situation you had going on in order to pursue something here. So there was heavy contemplation here, but I think if you did not take this chance or this risk, you would never really find out or know. And I feel some of you guys might have I don't know, I'm getting an energy like you guys already experienced something here that wasn't so positive. Maybe in a similar situation, or yeah, there's Pluto energy here, which is kind of Scorpionic energy, and the fact that we have the King of Cups here as well, heavy Scorpio energy coming through. I'm not quite sure what it's trying to tell me here. So we're going to pull more tarot, but this is something that you guys would have been working on or understanding as something you were working towards here for quite some time. And in the next 7 days, I feel as though there is a recognition here which way you are leaning. I feel you get clear about where you're going to invest, and I feel it is towards taking that risk. I do feel like you're moving away or having to leave behind something here, though, that I don't feel you really want to, but it's like you can't take everyone with you, or you kind of can't have your cake and eat it too. And there's a trade-off here. And I feel like you're already successful where you are. So what's it kind of for? But I do feel like it's calling you. And I do feel like, yeah, like you're really being pulled towards this thing here. And for all of you guys, again, could be completely different, but I do feel like it's could be work, could be career, schooling, a creative thing here, maybe just even where you live, or yeah, what you call home. Let's see. Spirit, can we get clarity here for pile number 2? Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Wow, look at the Fool coming out. Yeah, I was totally getting Fool energy. I'm going to pull 2 more. So the King and Queen of Pentacles, these are divine counterparts, but these are also could be business partners. Okay, creating a business here, creating stability, creating a long-term legacy, family, building structure here. Heavy, heavy Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. The Magician, Virgo coming out again, and Gemini. In the Strength card, we saw the Infinity sign. We're seeing the Infinity sign again in the Magician's hat. Infinity also gives me this Fool energy with the 0. It's like an infinite amount of opportunity here. Infinity is, there's no end to the fortune here, I feel. And we have the King of Cups coming out again. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Do you guys have a business partner here? Are you and your significant other, or your business partner, your spouse? Are you guys looking at having a family? Birthing a new business that would require some sort of sacrifice here. and you being at a crossroads here of making this decision of investing something that I feel like you're really wanting, is really calling out to you. Well, I feel like a decision is made. I feel like you guys do take the risk, or you take the risk. Maybe you risk it on a business partner. Maybe you risk it on your lifetime partner here. I feel you pursue this. I feel like you've been manifesting this for quite some time. And I do feel there is an infinite amount of opportunity and abundance here that you are bringing towards you. I feel like there's an energy here that you know this is the right thing. So what Spirit is saying in the next 7 days, it's like it goes from maybe fear, uncertainty, or hanging on, or not being certain that you're making the right decision here on something that you might feel that you could have acted on, or that you should have been doing or wanting to be doing, to being very certain that this is the right thing to do. I do feel like there's another energy involved here, or at least in future there could be stability here of bringing in stability in way of maybe another solid person here to work with or align yourself with. Yeah, this is beautiful energy. I'm going to pull one more here round of tarot to see what further Spirit's wanting to communicate. Anything I missed here, Spirit? What does pile number 2 need to know about the week ahead and this decision? Anything pile number 2 needs to know? Anything I missed? Any further advice? Thank you so much, Spirits, for this clear and concise message for pile number 2. I'm going to cut this deck again. Yeah, it could certainly be just up and moving. Going to uncharted territory here in the unknown. 5 of Wands, Lovers. There's the Empress. 9 of Swords coming out again, and one more. 8 of Swords, sorry. Okay, so conflict, competition, conflicted to make the decision here. Maybe you were fearful that there'd be a lot of competition here in pulling something off. But I feel like you were conflicted, and we already know, because in order to do this, it's like maybe you'd had to let go of something, or maybe there was a lot of hoops or hurdles or trade-offs or things you'd have to invest here in order to make that decision. This is all about deciding to choose our destined path, our lover, our choice career, our creative pursuit here, and follow in that path, or we could decide to remain. But I feel like this being a major arcana, like I do feel this is a calling for you to choose what is speaking to you. We saw the King of Cups twice, which is very deep set emotions here. So I feel there is deep love here. Okay, love for whatever this pursuit is. And we have the Empress coming out with the Divine Feminine about birthing. Okay, because Cosmic Womb, this is birthing something new. It's like you're birthing something you love, a creation here, and we're seeing the world. I was getting here. I was feeling like there was, you know, something kind of incubating here. I said a fetus, but you know what I mean. Like we're now incubating for the next phase, and the decision I feel you make here is to allow yourself to birth what this is. And I do feel it comes with heavy anxiety here, and it could be a lot of fear here due to maybe what we're telling ourselves, you know, and maybe this is what was holding us back for quite some time with the 8 of Swords. Could have been held back because we thought there'd be too much competition. Maybe we had to compete with another. Maybe we told ourselves we weren't good enough, or that there would be a challenge with XYZ, but our understanding was maybe a thought we had, a limitation of our mind of the situation that might have not have been realistic to what we were actually faced with here. But I feel like there is a trade-off. I feel you do make a decision. I feel like any sort of setbacks you have here, or obstacles you had, I feel like you're now seeing past them, despite maybe you fearing that you could have some limitation. I see that you still successfully pull this off. You get very clear here which way you want to go, although I do feel there is a bit of sadness in parting with something here. There's also joy with what you're about to birth and where you're kind of going to explore here in this uncharted territory. I do feel like there is a greatness here that you're going to experience. I feel you already know that. And you might have psyched yourself out by trying to water down or tell yourself to stick to a situation that I just feel you outgrew. Okay, so this is what I see here for you guys. I think Spirit's advice is, yeah, to follow your pursuit here. And I do see you pushing past any sort of limitations. We have Taurus and Gemini energy coming through. All right, so I love you guys very much. This sounds so interesting and exciting. Keep me posted, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. You picked this stone right here. My video stopped recording after pile number 1, kind of right near the end, which was interesting. It just went off, or I guess stopped recording. So you're on a separate link here. If you want to see the pick-a-piles for your picks, you can click on the link below. It'll take you to the first video where you pick your stone. You've picked the second stone here, this blue stone. We are taking a look at the next 7 days, or at least the week ahead. What sort of energy is coming in? What sort of advice is Spirit wanting to give to you? I have not looked at these oracle cards. I have just shuffled them. So in order to confirm this is indeed your pile, I just ask that you come up with something you're going to see, hear, feel that will confirm to you intuitively that this is your message. And we will take a look at what Spirit wants to communicate right here, right now for you guys. Beautiful pile number 3. So we have the 7 of Swords. We have the 9 of Hearts, which is the equivalent to the 9 of Cups. We have Woodwives with adaptability, number 64, the number 10. We have number 15, or the number 6. The earth delights to feel your bare feet, and the winds long to play with your hair. Clothes. Feeling that here. Find your voice, express yourself, open up, and sing out. I have not seen this card. I don't know what he's playing. What is that? It's a square cello? I don't know. Looks small to be a cello, but it's kind of how he's playing it. All right. Some horses in the background. Find your voice, express yourself, open up, and sing out. We have the adventurer, responsibility and expectations with the volcano erupting. We have the Queen, determination and sacrifice. The sword and a crown. I have a moon in the background here of the adventure. Determination and sacrifice. Okay, we have the void. 42. Or the number 6 coming out again. So it's 6 right here with the number 15. Okay, the void. And then we have the despicable face. 48. Or the number 12 reduced to the number 3 with the despicable face. Okay, let's pull some tarot. Spirit. Wow, lovers wanting to fall out, though we weren't ready, and we aren't reading reversal. So the lovers came out. Let's see if it comes out again. Lovers is all about choice, and that is that number 6 we saw twice here. Let's see. Spirit, clear and concise message for pile number 3. Thank you so much. What are they needing to know? What sort of advice? What do you want to communicate here for pile number 3 for the week ahead? Thank you so much. I'm so blessed. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed. Thank you so, so much. What do we have for pile number 3? Now, we're not reading reversals, so we will read them all in the uprights. We'll be picking up mostly all energy here and what comes through. I saw that King of Cups kind of flopping open there. Okay, so 5 of Cups. Knight of Swords. 9 of Cups coming out twice. You guys got the 9 of Cups twice. Isn't that something pretty amazing? All right, we have the Page of Wands. And you guys got the Fool. Okay. Well, if you guys were drawn to 2, could be a message in there as well. I do feel a slight connection here in energy, but what's going on here? Well, yeah, it does feel kind of like pile 2. I feel like there's something here you wanted to pursue, and I think you might have felt selfish in doing so. And I think it would require you to remove yourself from a situation that you kind of might have been involved with for quite some time. Maybe it's part of your responsibility, part of your duty, part of your commitment here, part of what you're kind of expected to do. Although I feel like you were emotionally here tied to wanting to create something here for yourself that speaks to you. And I feel it involves leaving something behind, making a sacrifice, and pursuing it. And it could require travel. It could require, like I said, up and picking up sticks and moving across wherever. So I feel like you can no longer pretend to maybe stay in a situation here that you've outgrown. Yeah, this is pretty much the same message I saw there for 2. But I feel like you're having to, here with find your voice, express yourself, open up, sing out. And then we have this volcano exploding here with the adventurer, and that's what this Page of Wands is. Okay, this is communicating, finding your voice, exploring here. This is also exploring kind of uncharted territory. I feel like you're needing to communicate something here, and maybe it took you a while to convince yourself, or maybe in the next 7 days, you're kind of more clear and certain that this is what you want to do. But I feel like this is more of you coming out and forward with some communication here with the truth. Because I feel like maybe you've been invested someplace where you're not quite feeling it anymore, or doesn't feel right anymore. Okay, so I feel like you're wanting to align yourself with something you want for yourself. There's also an energy here that I'm getting different than 2, is like maybe you don't know what you, yeah. I feel like for this pile, you don't really know, I think, where you're going to. I just feel like you no longer want to be committed to or stuck with a situation that I feel you've outgrown, or is no longer, or is not bringing to you what you need. So I think you communicate your desire to break free from something here in order for you to go. And I don't think that people are expecting this or your situation. So it's like suddenly you go to work and you say, yeah, I'm not feeling it anymore, I quit. To go do I don't know what. I'm just going to pursue something else here. I just know that this isn't for me. And maybe some of you guys might know, but I don't think so. I just feel like you were putting up with a situation here after a while. And maybe at first it was okay, but I feel like you're looking to the unknown as almost better than sitting in this known energy that isn't doing it, okay? With the adventure and the fact that we have this guy kind of looking, in the Seven of Swords, he's kind of looking out at the adventures going out, happening outside this window, and he'd much rather do that than whatever he is doing here. We have books here, which is all about knowledge. It's all about also, these books are closed. So I feel like there might be some sort of hidden information here. I mean, that's what the Seven of Swords is like, we have some information here maybe we weren't communicating or sharing that was close to us about how maybe, I don't know, it seems like he's hard at work here or doing something, but he's kind of daydreaming, looking out the window here. And this is kind of giving me despicable face where we wear a mask here. So, you know, but we're needing with that mini sword. It feels like the sword of truth here. We have the sword here, which is the Queen. I feel this is about getting certain. This is determination and sacrifice. So it's like we might have sacrificed ourselves maybe too long in a situation here, because maybe we knew something, maybe, but no matter what we knew, what I'm getting is that it didn't align to what we felt. So maybe it appears like the right thing to do, or mentally it makes sense, or logically I should say, it makes sense, and it follows some sort of a expectation of what's required of us, but inside it wasn't doing it for us. Inside we wanted to do something else here with the Nine of Cups, get our cup filled. This is like us getting our wishes, our hopes, our desires, our passions, and fulfilling ourselves. So maybe we were fulfilling someone else's desire. The earth delights to feel your bare feet, and the winds long to play with your hair. It's like, yeah, you're wanting to bring in towards yourself something that speaks to you. And you'd have to communicate this, and maybe, yeah, like in the next 7 days, I feel like you've just had enough. I feel like you take that leap of faith. I feel like whatever you needed to communicate, you do, or at least you're now clear. But I do feel like it is coming as communication. You are actually communicating this outwards. There's an energy of needing to work with maybe this transitional stage, maybe. I am picking that up. So I feel like some of you guys just want to up and leave. But you might have to, I mean, you don't have to anything. You can up and leave if that's your desire. But I feel like what Spirit is showing here is a need to maybe transition out. Adapt to this a little bit. Let's see what we have more. I'm going to pull some more tarot. I don't know how much tarot we pulled here, if that was the first. I think that was the second. I'm not sure. Let's pull some more, though. What, Spirit, what sort of advice here do you want to communicate for pile number 3? Why are we seeing this for pile number 3, Spirit? Thank you so much. What am I missing? What do they need to know? Any advice about how to navigate the next week ahead? We have the Three of Wands. For some of you guys, it could very well be travel, but this is you looking to your future here. Ace of Swords. There goes that sword of truth we were talking about. Getting very clear, very certain, communicating a truth here, despite maybe any sort of pain. Nine of Cups, third time, you guys. Wow. Getting your desires. Look, the Star. Wishes coming true. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Beautiful pile number 3. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Your wish, your hope, your desire, what you want for yourself for your future. I feel like you've put in a lot of time into something here that maybe didn't amount to really anything that you wanted. Okay. And I feel like you're now very clear. You're now very certain that despite whatever's happened here, there's something you want to birth, that you're willing to protect, that you're willing to invest in here and be honest with yourself and communicate if you have to whoever involved here. Because I feel like whatever you were involved with here, you might have felt like it wasn't producing the joy that you had hoped or wanted. But I just feel like you're no longer pretending, or you're no longer going to, yeah, like, I don't know, like maybe you guys were waiting around here at some point, or I just feel like there is now momentum in moving closer towards something that calls to you. Whatever was stagnant, I feel is no longer stagnant. I feel excitement here. And I do feel like a new energy that you're moving towards here with certainty. We have Aquarius energy coming out. A new beginning in truth, clarity. Maybe some of you guys felt bad as well here, because again, Seven of Swords could mean we're kind of doing something here. Maybe where we weren't communicating our true desire here initially, or we're preparing and getting our ducks in a row here before we launch forward here. And maybe we've had to do it kind of secretly or under the radar. Yeah, we might have not have been very transparent about what our intentions were. I'm going to see some more. I don't really see spirits giving us really any advice other than just kind of repeating the same message here. So we were seeing adaptability. Spirit, can I get clarifier here for this adaptability, Woodwives? Why are we seeing this here? What is the advice here? I do feel like you're having to put an end to something. Justice, Two of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Justice, Libra. This is, yeah, finding the balance here, because I feel like things might have been where you were maybe giving of yourself here, or sacrificing of yourself in a way, and now you're bringing justice to yourself is what I feel. I feel like you've been adapting to a situation here, and now you're being pulled towards following something here, that you're no longer having to wear a mask or pretend, or where it's imbalanced, unjust. Page of Pentacles, I mean, Page again, this is, you know, that energy of having to communicate, but it's an opportunity here for a future exploration here of something that could definitely amount to something in your world with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you do decide to jump the gun here and move forward with this opportunity. Yes, you do. Okay, let's get final words then from Spirit. Anything further pile number 3 needs to hear? Any sort of advice? Any last words here for pile number 3 in regards to their next 7 days? Thank you so much, Spirit. Maybe some of you guys are challenged with how you're going to communicate this, but I feel like there isn't a lot of more thoughts. I feel like you just do. You just do. Okay. Wow. Well, we did see the Five of Swords. kind of flip and reveal itself. And this Five of Swords looks like a headache. I feel like you're releasing yourself. You're liberating yourself from a headache, from something that I think you've been holding in, that hasn't been pleasant for you. Your situation hasn't been pleasant. I feel like you felt kind of maybe alone, or like you're putting up with something here. We have the Four of Swords, healing, reflecting. Two of Cups. There's that balance again. We saw the Justice. Now we're seeing the Two of Cups. These are two people coming together here to have balance. We have the Lovers. Again, that's the two. This is, we saw the Two of Wands, choosing, making a choice here towards our passion, what we're being called to. Okay, we could be being called to, you know, our significant person here. We're being called to make a decision, to pull the trigger here towards our desired path, to bring balance here, union. This is giving me union here, coming together after reflection, after maybe where we haven't been honest with ourselves, or in a situation here that was not pleasant, and we knew there was something else for us that we wanted to explore. Yeah, this is so interesting, you guys. I feel like you can communicate what you actually want here. And I did feel like you guys weren't certain. I think what you weren't certain was, I feel like you were certain there was something you wanted to explore, but I think there was heavy uncertainty where it was going to lead to. So maybe you were choosing the devil you knew, even though there was no pleasure here. I feel there's something calling to your heart, and something's made you reflect here. And I feel like you can create your future, because I feel like if you stay put, there was a dead end. There was nothing in there for you. The Emperor, yeah. Taking the power in your own hands to make a decision here. Now, the Emperor usually makes the right decisions because he is very responsible and logical here. This is divine masculine energy. Aries, Gemini. The Emperor's empowered to move towards what it is that he knows is right. So we were seeing that Seven of Pentacles, which is investing and putting in time and energy and not getting what we want out of a situation. It could be that we weren't watering something maybe that we could have been, bringing balance somewhere where we could have been. We've reflected here. This is an interesting energy. You could very well be energetically flipped from pile one. Yes. Well, I'll let you guys kind of be the judge of that, but maybe what's coming in for some of you guys is you've had an experience here maybe that has woke you up. Woke you up, and you're now having to really express yourself here and take the power back into your own hands to make the right decision for yourself. And maybe you were kind of living a lie. Okay, and maybe not a lie, but certainly you can no longer continue down that, knowing there was something here that you were supposed to be exploring or wanting or speaking to you with this Nine of Cups 3 times. Like, this is your wish. It could very well be a person here you're wanting to pursue, but maybe you were more stuck with your responsibility here or something. Ten of Wands. This is the burden card. This is having to, like I said, up and leave something here, because it just became so heavy, too heavy to carry. Yes. This is being very challenged here and having to carry through doing something here. So I feel like what Spirit is saying is maybe you're looking at, you know, do you have enough here to make something happen with the Emperor here? And I do feel you do, but I feel like maybe you felt like it'd be too heavy to carry, or like it'd be difficult for you to pull something off here. But I don't feel as though, I feel like the burden and the heaviness is you wearing the mask, you not being able to speak your opinion, you not going after something here that I feel brings you joy, brings you happiness. And maybe you've been very fixed and not adapting here to your situation. So I feel like you've reflected here, and maybe there was a need to connect to your heart space and be honest. And I do see you getting very clear here. And I do feel like you might feel like you have to sacrifice something. But I do feel like the sacrifice might feel heavier than what it is, because I feel like you're empowered to do this. And I think the power is in your hands to make this move. All right. So I'm also getting a message here, Sagittarius, for confirmation for some of you guys, even though we're not seeing Sagittarius here. It's just coming through. Yeah. All right. So I love you guys very much. Let me know. This was a very interesting set of readings. If you're drawn to another pile, could have multiple messages. Like I said, there might be ties here with the energy and with all three, but I don't know. Only you know, and I will see you soon. Bye.